yet another Pillar Chase 2 ranking video. This only exists because the first one did well. So this is your fault. You, the viewer, this is your fault. So yeah, just be aware of that. So I actually got a request to rank my opinions on the upcoming characters, and honestly, I thought that was a good idea because, you know, I thought I might as well throw my 2 cents in for what I think of them, and hey, maybe I'll say what characters I would want. So, you know, I'll start with the character I want the most. Well, character I want the most that we know about, obviously. I hate Sonic. I actually do not like the original Sonic.EXE creepypasta. I mean, I think I speak for everyone when I say I don't like the original. I don't like the games. I don't like anything to do with Sonic.EXE. He is just unfortunately a part of my life because I'm a Sonic fan that happens to be on Roblox. I'm like cursed to be with him. So you know what? Fine. Yeah. I guess. But hey, like, honestly, the design they made for Pillar Chase 2 I think looks pretty cool, and I really wouldn't mind to play it one day. When they add it, that is. Next is, well, Bendy, who recently got a redesign, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too hot on the redesign they made. See, I don't really... I used to care a lot for Bendy and the Ink Machine, purely because I was a fan of DA games, and then he made Build Our Machine, and then I kind of... And that's how I became a fan of Bendy. Never played the games though. That's how you know I'm a real fan. Real fan, never played the games. It's gonna stay that way, probably. Because I heard Bendy is fine until like chapter 4 and 5, which are kind of bad. I don't really have to go in a particular order. You know, I'm gonna do big one next. Slender Man. I was never like a huge Slender Man fan growing up. I didn't really care for Slender Man. Like, I thought, oh, Slender Man's girly. That's about it. Like, I was young, basically. I was probably like the age where like most people would be finding Slender Man scary when it first, like, probably like 2011 time. So like I obviously found him scary because I was like, I don't know, I was 6 years old. So like, of course I'm gonna find him scary at 6. Now he's just like a tall white guy, but I can get the use of horror for it. It makes sense, and I guess it could be used well. Obviously that means nothing for Pillar Chase. So, I mean, but he's pretty cool, and he could be interesting. I kind of fear that he might be a bit like a Baldi. That's about it though. That's like my only real issue with him, is that he might be a bit samey to Baldi, but then, to be fair, who really cares? Like, actually. And you know what? On a similar note to being maybe similar to Baldi, but in a different way, Host of Influence. I am not a Vita Carnis fan. I don't watch Vita Carnis. As analog horror goes, I think it's actually a bit overdone. Overdone in Vita Carnis, because like, it feels a bit too try-hard edgy at points. And like, Vita Carnis is like uncomfortable to watch, not because it's scary, but because it's like, you're trying too hard to be scary, which then just makes it like really hard to watch. That's not an issue like earlier on, but that becomes an issue quite a bit later. And, you know, honestly, I just want to see the Host of Influence. I'm interested in Host of Influence for one reason. I want to know how it's going to move. Because Host of Influence is normally rooted down, and it only really moves when it can't get anything. So, I'm gonna be honest, I would imagine its movement being tied to a skill? If not, its movement doesn't really make sense otherwise. But I'm not sure. It's really hard to gauge how something's gonna work when we literally have not seen it yet. I'm talking about not knowing how things are gonna work. Antler, I think is what its name is. I really don't know what to think about this one. Like, actually, it's like a puppet Wendigo thing. I mean, obviously, with it being able to maybe copy dead players of some form, maybe, I don't know. It could be similar to Aoni, probably not though. I really don't know what to think about this one. It's cool, I guess, though. Next up is going to be Lamb, which we know so little about Lamb, and also I'm not really too hot on the design, so I don't really care for now. Like, maybe when Lamb gets an actual model, it'll be fine. I mean, as a concept, it's cool, I guess, but, like, I don't know, it's so, like, the other ones, like, have actual teasers. Lamb is just concept art for now. So, like, yeah, it's hard to know. Siren Head. They literally said he's only gonna work on some maps, which just makes me think he can't be used on any of the current maps, actually, because I just realized they added an enclosed space into Forest. So Siren Head will probably have the one map that they teased, and that's it. Unless they like edit some maps to work with him, which I think could make sense. Just any map without a ceiling, boom, one or two maps without a ceiling can now be used on him. Crazy. 3 maps. I just remembered. No, that can't be used either, can it? I was gonna say drainage can, but no, it can't. Oh god. Yeah, that is a bit limiting, isn't it? But yeah, I think he's fine. Oh, also, yeah, I should have done him first. w.y.s.t? Yeah, okay, come on, man. Come on. I know he's probably next anyway, but come on, man. Please. So yeah, Tinky Winky. I don't care about Slendy Tuppies, but if his movement is sliding like they said, oh my god, that would be so good. That's literally it. Also the Tinky Tank. Sure. Yeah, honestly. Bet. Sign me up. Valum. Or Valim. However it is. Another one of Blade's Minecraft mod ones, along with Vapor and Rosemary. I don't really know anything about him. I kind of don't like the design. That's because it's just a bit too bony. It doesn't feel much. It feels like I'm playing a horror game, and I've seen a basic enemy. Which, to be fair, HARASS kind of does have a few of those now at this point. Of just basic horror game enemies. But, I don't know. Valum is, like, cool, I guess, though, because he's meant to be, like, the big one from the mod. So that's what's making me interested. I mean, if anyone knows about the mod, because they've played it, maybe, like, say something in the description. I mean, comments. Hell, the mod might not even be out, for all I know. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Amnesia Grunt. I only care because, to be blunt, it is why indie horror is the way it is now. It's why YouTube gaming is really where it is now. Amnesia is such a, like, deep-rooted thing that I've never seen, to be honest. But I know the influence that Amnesia has had. I grew up with the influence of it. It's why we have FNAF now, it's why we have all these other indie horror games. Obviously, it's not why we have Mascot Horror. I feel like I should point out, it's not why we have Mascot Horror. It's why we have, like, it's where indie horror is right now. Mascot Horror, that was started by FNAF. I feel like I need to make that one clear. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess, yeah. And I just want to see the grunt, because it's iconic. Then we have Gorefield, who's like, sure. I mean, like, I don't care for Gorefield. But then, like, if he has multiple transformations, which I heard he has, and he probably will do anyway, just from the fact that they said he's gonna have a few little to no skins on launch. Yeah, no, that instantly makes me care, because characters with multiple transformations, that just sounds really interesting. So yeah. Jeff the Killer is immediately actually more... Yeah, Jeff the Killer, fuck! I've lost my train of thought now. Jeff the Killer's iconic. Probably the biggest creepypasta ever. Kind of funny in retrospect because of how bad Jeff the Killer is. But that makes me want Jeff the Killer in Pillow Chase because it'd be really funny, and that's about it. Next I'm gonna do the Suitmation, I think. Which I'm pretty sure is based on Man in the Suit. I'm lying, by the way, but I'm joking, by the way. It's probably not based on Man, if it is actually. But, I don't care. So yeah, that's my opinion on Suitmation. And then, last but not least, we have the Witch from Left 4 Dead, which I really like Left 4 Dead, by the way. I played it. I will admit, I played it with friends, and I mean, we played it with Steam Workshop mods anyway, but I specifically needed mods over the zombies. Because zombies are really scary for me for some reason. I don't know, zombies are just something that I find super scary. But I love Left 4 Dead. To be fair, witches were never really a problem for us. So I don't really have any harsh comments about the Witch, but then I don't really have any strong thoughts about the Witch. Other than that, it's really cool because I like Left 4 Dead's gameplay. I don't think the Witch is cool because it's the Witch. I think the Witch is cool because it's from Left 4 Dead. Would I prefer anything else from Left 4 Dead? I don't know. Like, what could we get? A smoker? To be fair, the Witch is probably the only real option other than like tank. I would have loved a tank, but seriously, that would have just been the Tinky Tank as its own character. So that's. A bit unfair. But anyway, I actually have two more tier lists prepared, which are tier lists I found on Tier Maker that people have made of their own monsters that they wanted. So I'm going to open up the first one. I think this person's 12 years old. Sir, are you fucking 12 years old? No offense. No offense. What the fuck is 6 bones? Oh, Undertale AU? Ass. Bad. Bad. I fucking hate Super Mario login. Actually, I have to fucking censor that now. God damn it. A fake Pepino. Dude, are you like 12 years? Listen, I love Flumpty, but all I can think of is that what would Flumpty do in the game? Get Jonachrome to crew? And wait, Herobrine? Cool, yeah, I mean, he could work. And here's this other one. I'm so sorry to the previous guy. I'm actually so sorry. Dude, I'm actually so sorry that I said... The funny thing is, I won't remember in editing what things I've seen that have made me so silent. But John is he's an S, just because funny Minecraft mod from ages ago. Everything else here, other than the things that are like confirmed, dude. I remember this one. Why the fuck is Kane here? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe this is why Blade doesn't listen to people. This is why Blade doesn't want people's opinions on what monsters they should add, because holy shit, you guys are stupid. Princeell! Okay, Princeell being there is funny, but Princeell would be... Oh, what would Princeell do? Be there? Come on. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I want Midra from Elden Ring because, Midra's pretty cool. I was gonna segue into this a lot better, but I did not realize how bad of a, list I had before this. So yeah, no, Midra's area, the whole Frenzied Flame thing, I think is really cool. It's quite a decent horror section of the game. It's pretty good. Midra isn't too tall, which is good for the game, because that means Midra can fit in the maps. Midra is probably about a bit shorter than MX. I think. No, he might be as tall as MX. But, you know, I really want Midra. And I'm not biased, because Midra totally isn't my favorite boss in the DLC. Of Elden Ring. Because he isn't. Trust me. So anyway, can we get 2017X as an actual character, please? I'm not biased.